Hi Taurus, and welcome to your May reading. This is for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, Midheaven, and or Venus. However, whatever brought you to this specific channel, this specific video, just know that there's no such thing as coincidences coincidences. I wanted to say consequences, but there's no such thing as a coincidence. You were definitely brought here for a reason, and so I hope you hear all that you need at this time, and definitely do subscribe before you leave as well. Happy birthday. Welcome to your season. Abundance, happiness, love, fervor, favor in your life. I wish nothing but the best for you guys this month. And to kick it off, for the month of May, I am only going to pull one card for all 12 zodiac signs and really just center the month around one thing, because I feel like when there are more than one pieces to the puzzle, right, there are a lot of moving pieces and just a lot of different energy. It can be hard to focus on what you need to really, what you really need to accomplish, right? And what is really more important over everything else that you may hear. So that's what I'm going to try for the next 30 days. Let me know how you guys like this reading, if you like it this way, or if you prefer the traditional 9-card spreads or what have you. But what came up for you guys as I was shuffling the cards and meditating on your energy was the Ace of Wands. So the beginning, right? The eye, first impressions, setting your sights higher, having new ideals, new passion, new romance if you are looking for love, right? But it has to start from within before you attract it and you see it in your external environment by way of a potential partner that you attract into your life. You have to make sure that you are right within, that you are ready within, that you are actually prepared for the tenaciousness that is required for a loving relationship with someone outside of yourself, for the effort, right, the work that is required. This is action-driven energy. So in the month of May, I definitely see a lot of things moving forward, very fast energy. I'm hearing heartthrob, okay? So there's somebody that really catches your eye and or catches your attention. This might be you. Again, because the ace is all about the ones, right? Just one element, one flame. So it can be more self-centered. You are attractive to yourself in the way that you move, the way that you walk, the way that you talk, the way that you behave, because you're just so focused on you, right? You're not doing anything to impress anybody else. And that can spark a lot of interest, right? There can be a lot of buzz around you from people that are just watching you as you shop in the grocery store, because you're doing things and you have no care in the world about anybody else, right? You're not worried about what other people are thinking. You're not worried about whether or not your outfit will be aesthetically pleasing or appealing to anybody else other than yourself, right? You are very self-centered in that regard. And very protective of yourself and your heart and your ego, in a sense, sure. But you're getting that into alignment, fine-tuning that, and other people are kind of like, okay, like, you know, I like that, I appreciate that. Let me try to also do that, right? Kind of having the desire to mimic what you're doing. That's kind of the best way to ever see results in your life anyway, when you watch other people that can actually bear fruit. When you see other people that have confidence, this being you as the example, right? The centerfold, right? You are in the forefront because you are so involved with yourself and so confident in yourself. Other people are like, okay, well, how is she doing that? Is it the colors that she's wearing? Because, you know, Taurus is known for having the full mani and pedis at all times. Every 2 weeks you are in the nail shop, okay? The way that you just groom yourself, right? So grooming and hygiene, and how important that is. Other people are going to be looking to you to kind of take what it is that works for you to see if it can also work for them. Same thing on a professional level, right? The way that you demand without being aggressive. You have a effervescence is what I'm hearing, but you have a presence that can't be ignored. You are very authoritative. There we go, is what I'm hearing. And so other people are watching you in the successes that you're having with being an authoritative figure. And they're also wanting to potentially come to you in the month of May to seek out advice, to see how they can put like a unique spin on what you're doing to make it work for them, right? To tailor it to themselves. But this is definitely new opportunity. Again, vitality is back. You guys are feeling very motivated in the month of May, as you should be. You guys are more adventurous. You may be going to new places, whether it be near or far, but going on those adventures in your birthday month. If you're doing more of a staycation, then this is you just going to like the local downtown, uptown area, wherever you reside, and you know, just walking around, venturing into new boutiques or vintage shops and doing stuff like that. But very excitable energy. It's a very exciting time for you guys. If you're leaving a relationship, there are grounds, again, with that heartthrob that I was getting, grounds for new love to come in. But again, before it can manifest in your external environment in the most healthy way, you have to make sure that you have done everything to be prepared for it. So that's what's really coming up for you guys with this Ace of Wands energy. Make sure, again, you're just working on your sense of stability and your sense of comfort and your confidence, right? Don't be too confident, overly confident, where it comes off as you being arrogant, or is that the word I want to use? Like cocky. So just be careful with that ace energy. As far as the love that can come in, it can be a fire sign. So Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, and that's pretty exciting, but just be careful with what it is that they want versus what it is that you are actually looking for in this stage of your life. If they're looking for more of a love affair, to have a good time, and only looking to have a good time, you know, not really putting their eggs in one basket, then just make sure that you carry yourself appropriately. You keep the most respectful boundaries that you can, to where you're not going to settle for something less than what you know that you deserve at this point in your life. So just be careful with that, but also be forthcoming and very straightforward with what it is you desire. Okay, don't be afraid to also express that in return. Okay, don't be the meek and mild and wanting to go with the flow and wanting to be more reserved, or wanting to care about the happiness of somebody else, that you sacrifice too much of self for anything, right? With this energy. So just be careful with that, because those are the more prominent colors that are coming up. But yeah, nothing but good things. I pray for nothing but good things for you guys, okay? If you're not quite there yet and you're on the opposite end of the spectrum and you have some anger issues, then you have to get to the bottom of that, okay? Some resentment, getting very frustrated or agitated. You need a creative outlet in the month of May. Do something that can really ease the mind, and that can distract you, but not in a way to where you're not handling or resolving any underlying issues, especially if it pertains to like your first house and your image and your personality, and how that reads across the other people. You might be giving off the wrong impression, and that's why things aren't going right in your life. If you don't feel deserving of things in your life, that's why they always take a turn for the worst, and very quickly with this energy. You have to feel like you are worthy of things to have them, for things to be more long lasting. But you also have to put in the work. Don't just lay all your burdens on somebody else and just expect them to carry all the weight, especially when it comes to partnerships, okay? So yeah, it can go either way. But if this reading did resonate for you, do give me a thumbs up, share this with your friends and family, and do subscribe for more. As well, if you want to book a reading with me, you can hit me up. I will leave my email here as well as in the description box for you guys. The readings start as low as $10 and then just go up from there. So if I don't speak with you when you book with me, then just do take care of yourself until you hear from me again. Okay, ciao.